Good evening, everyone, fellow travelers on spaceship Earth. It is Guy, and we are here doing our things. I hope you are all well. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Let's us begin. We're going to start already by doing exactly where we left off. We're at fine control on the bridge runners. So I'm going to be doing some work here. Kind of rounding this off to fit. Right? There we go. There we go. Commonly call this the monkey pad because it's kind of weird. No, you know what we don't need? We don't need that one to go the other direction. Not this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to blot out this entire section. Because we don't need it to do that. We need it to go just this way. Because there's only one way you can pitch the vehicle. Well, that's fine. I mean, you know, I cried a little because you weren't here, but just a little. I got over it. It's all right. Last night's show would have put you to sleep anyway. Oh, hope so. I do hope so, my friend. Nope. Whatever you're doing, stop doing that. Now, so far, I am operating within normal parameters. Which is at least a good thing. Not at this juncture. Not at this juncture. Yeah, Colton was on. Drafted him yesterday. Which worked well, I believe. Got the old guy in here. It was kind of cool. You're So you got a lot of traveling going on for work these days. Is this sort of a thing that they have decided you do now? Nope. Oh, gotcha. That's rough. Lower decks tomorrow. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of hoping the kiddo gets the homework done because we're behind on Ahsoka and Lower Decks. Well, we're up to date on Lower Decks, but we're behind on Ahsoka. And we've got my favorite character in all of Star Wars involved now, and that's Sabine. Because Sabine, of course, is hysterically cool because of the way she does everything, which is in lots of colors, just the way I would do it. So, looking forward to that. Yeah, we've gotten only episode 1 and 2 so far, so we're behind by quite a few episodes. With lots of things going on and lots of stuff happening, and so I'm looking forward to watching it, though. I like Ahsoka. It's interesting. Apparently, this last episode was pretty good, is from what I'm hearing online. But that's the thing. See, I didn't mind some of the other ones. I mean, not like everybody was pretty disappointed with Book of Boba Fett, and didn't bother me any. I was pretty okay with it. And that might be chalked up to me being a Trekkie and not a Warzy, or whatever we call ourselves over on that side of the world, but yeah. Fine control monkey pad is done. In case you actually have to like absolutely fine control the vessel. Which you will. I mean, because like fine control docking and things like that would definitely be Mhm. Hey, Alfie. And plausibly Jackson. Let's see whether they make that or not. We'll see. Trying again. Trying again. If at first it don't work, hey, looks like you.
Hey, is it working? Can you hear me?
It's working, and we've even got the little video in the background. Check that.
About dang time. It's working. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that looks gorgeous, though.
Thanks. I need to make another version that doesn't have like that weird box. That's where my chat on YouTube goes. I need to make a version that doesn't have that. Or I might just get rid of the box entirely.
Yeah, that's so gorgeous, though.
Thank you.
I didn't think about the idea of putting video back there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just it's a GIF. Like I have all of my. It's a wide variety of pieces. So like this, the overlay itself is just a PNG basically.
Sure.
And then I have the GIF back here. So.
It loves it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it came out pretty good. I'm still figuring out exactly what I like about it. Oh, and Clip Studio can export transparent transparent GIFs now.
Well, that is it. Well, it's about time.
Right? It's that's how I got like the little like bouncy flame there.
Yeah, the bouncy flame is adorable.
Not gonna lie. The bad guy. It's not the villain. So yeah, I'm still kind of figuring out. Miso, would you please stop touching me?
Don't make me separate you two.
She's very.
Turn the stream around.
We'll turn this stream around. Miso's very like, oh my gosh, like, talk to me. She's extremely demanding right now. I don't know why.
I don't know either. Nope.
Well, I know what she wants. She wants to lay between me and my tablet, and I don't let her do that anymore.
That's far.
Yeah, so I'm like retraining her on manners, being up here on my desk. And she's mad because I'm not letting her do what she wants.
Right. We are a cat after all.
Indeed.
So, how you doing tonight?
Busy. Super wild. My stream, I was having so much trouble, like, showing up on time because I kept falling asleep, not waking up on time. So now I stream later on my channel. But I didn't think about, I forgot when I was going through my master schedule, I hadn't updated my master schedule with you moving an hour earlier. And so now the first hour of your stream is the second hour of mine.
Totally fine.
And I started later today, so I wanted to make sure I did the 2 hours. So from now on, I'm going to try to come here during the last hour of yours.
That's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah. I'm gonna line this up again so I can get a rough estimate there for the steps. Oh boy, 9 steps.
Did you just add that entire thing into your clip?
Yeah, it's a scene that I made.
Beautiful.
Yeah, trying to get a rough estimate for it, make sure it's accurate, make sure I got the angles right. And I'm gonna try to get a rough export of the stairs. That way I won't have to draw them all myself. Okay, well the person's over a little too far, but that's okay. It's not that bad, honestly. I did pretty good. Alright, now let's figure out what lighting we want to get the best results. Because really the stairs are the only thing I want the line art for. Everything else I have to manually redraw anyway.
Because stairs are a pain in the butt.
Yes.
Especially in perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, everything else I have to redraw anyway, so I don't really care about anything else. It's just the stairs I don't want to have to redo. Alright, that should be a good lighting to get the stairs in there. Get clean line art.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see how it looks. That looks awful. Okay, I think this was the button I was looking for. The edge threshold.
Just saying, you doing 3D makes me feel better. I'm just saying.
Oh, that I use it? Oh, hell yeah. I'm not a masochist.
But that's always been one of my like guilt things.
Oh, you should never feel bad about it. Don't let anyone tell you it's wrong. You can throw them my way and I'll tell them to go take a long walk off a short pier.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
My buddy. Why are you opening Photoshop?
Like, if people want to be like buttholes, they can be a butthole to me, the community person who is like, oh, so over it now. Like, come for me, assholes, I dare you.
Right?
One of the things I'm learning really quickly in this job is you have to be unmovable.
Yeah, it's always been one of those things.
Mm-hmm. Nah. Work smarter, not harder. I have a documentary for you to watch. If you feel bad about 3D models, I'm going to show you one of the most amazing line artists around in the manga world, and that he uses 3D models.
That's fair.
Do you know who Shinichi Sakamoto is?
Bleach?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Rose of Versailles.
Oh, Rose of Versailles. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And the new Dracula manga. He uses 3D models.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it in Actually, I'll send it to you over Facebook.
Send it over Facebook. It's probably easier.
Yeah, that way you'll have access to it. I highly recommend you watch it because it was so enlightening as to like the process it uses, and it made me not feel bad about using 3D models. Did Messenger just eat? There it is. Okay, it did the thing.
Those are radio controls, but these are engine controls.
Yeah, super duper cool documentary. I love that channel, Archipel, in general. They have a lot of documentary about different mangaka. They also have one about Hiroyuki Takei, who did Shaman King. And it was really the end of it is so depressing because he says all that he wants is to people to respect Shaman King and like be worthy, like a work that they feel is worthy to exist. And I'm like, bruh.
Shaman King?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's how he feels, yeah.
Man, talk about imposter syndrome like killing you.
Right? Like, I felt so... And it's because, like, it got canceled, like, right towards the end. Because he just couldn't keep going. And he just, like, stopped. You know, that's why the manga stopped for a while, I guess. At least, you know, for a little bit. Sorry, it's extracting the 3D outline, that's why I'm paused.
No,
just waiting for it to move.
It's all good. I'm doing insane stuff.
I see that. Like, looks like you're making a diagram of some kind.
It's the cockpit controls.
Oh, making your assets so you don't have to keep redrawing it.
Yeah, but also I was realizing that my cockpit controls didn't make sense. So now they make sense.
There you go.
So like, here are the main flight controls right here, where you got your roll, your pitch, and your yaw. And then your distance to the surface, how much boost you have in the engine, and the gravity line. And then this is what I was thinking was so cool, though. This is absolute, and then this is system, and this is target. So when you click absolute, it's relative to the galaxy. When you click system, it's relative to the star system you're in. And when you click target, it's relative to the target you've set, so the planet.
Yeah.
So in other words, your roll and pitch and yaw is all relative to what you're lined up.
Oh wow, that's like as complicated as like Maya multi-menu.
Right? I mean, it's like, but I mean,
That's
I
cool,
figured
though.
flying a ship would not be easy, or simple. So
Yeah, like make it believably complicated.
right. So like, I'm looking at real airplane controls, and that's what I'm kind of going through here is like some real airplane controls and kind of like trying to figure out, okay, if you're doing a real airplane control, what are you doing here? You know, what makes the ship fly? You know, what's its control system? Why are you? Oh, because I clicked the wrong brush. I'm like, why did you do that? That's so weird. But yeah, I am certifiably crazy doing this. But it makes me feel good. Like, it makes me feel like I've done a good thing. So And sometimes I think you just have to be crazy. But also, I mean, I've got a couple of Macross things that are clearly insane. So I don't feel so bad. And, I mean, like, legitimately, my pilot now can push a button, and it really makes sense what she's pushing. I might even do, like, a little mini comic of her, like, explaining all the controls and stuff. It'd be kind of fun.
That would be really cool. Like, I like it when things can be, like, believably busy.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how I feel with, like, all of the, like, a bunch of the stuff that I added today on my stream.
Right.
Like, just busy work, but it's, like, believable busy work. Ugh, I'm awaiting an email and it's killing me.
I kind of am too. Where's your email coming from?
It's coming from an editor that I'm probably
Oh, no.
review. Like, I sent it off for review, and I'm, like, waiting for it, and I'm, like, nervous. I think all I really wanted out of this was the stairs.
Yeah, but it looks cool.
It does look cool. And what I'll do is I'll use just this to grab just the parts that I wanted. I don't need any of these lines. I'll just go over it with another pen and draw those lines back in. It's on a different layer. Basically just softening this one. Also have its own layer of tape.
Definitely don't need this in here. What is that there?
Anything that has eject as an option. Big starships have big APUs, and that's why. So you can kick them out of the ship. Boot.
Bye, Felicia.
Right. Like, yep.
Basically.
That is it.
I want so badly to put that in my manga just to have a Bye Felicia moment.
Right.
Like to have actually a character named Felicia and have someone say bye and just have that be like an inside joke.
Right.
That like people won't get 10 years from now.
Right. It'd be totally not a thing.
Yeah, so I can genuinely say you just had to be there. I'm gonna get rid of
Are you getting into the trash? Don't get into the trash.
You can't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
I mean, kind of I am your real dad, I'm just saying. It's because I asked the kid to hold this down so that you could actually do that. The very thing you're doing. I do, though, like you getting into the chair and lying down like, no, I wasn't doing anything. I've been a little muffin here all day. I'm just a meatloaf right here. That's what I am. Totally meatloafing. Would never do anything bad.
Never, ever would I do such a thing. How could you accuse me of such a thing, Father? That's what he would say. How could you dare accuse me of something like that? I'm not an animal.
Right?
Well, I mean, you kind of are.
Yep, you kind of are. Okay, APUs. I've added APUs. Who else do I need down here in this control panel? Left, right, APU. Oh, overheats. Yeah, probably important.
Right now, the only thing I want in this is the people, so I can redraw them. That's the only thing I want. Then I'll use these as my new sketch. But let's do everything else first. Autosave, interrupting me as always, thank you.
See, this is why I don't believe you on being a little meatloaf, because now you're down here causing trouble. Meatloaf. I think he's actually saying it's bedtime. Why aren't you
Yeah.
in bed?
That's what Miso does when it's bedtime and I'm not in bed. She'll come over and start like harassing me about it. She's like, "Hey, do you know what time it is?"
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know what time it is.
And this panel's looking kind of cool, and everything has a reason.
Well, and it'll be nice to have that built for future reference too.
Oh, absolutely. And I'll be using it over and over and over and over. Every ship will have the same control panels.
So
And pilot's controls that'll always be the same.
Yeah.
I'll have to make a small variant for the mecha, because they won't have like in-space engines and stuff like that. And they may not have flight controls, so I'll have to make a small variant, but I don't think it'll be that different. It's just a couple of these panels will be slightly different. So that'll be cool. Either way, it's kind of cool to, get to a point where like, this is starting to make some sense.
Yeah.
It's starting to look cool, and
it's like all that extra work that you put in, like it's finally you're like, yeah, this is why I did this.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's kind of how I feel with some of the scenes that I made. Like they took me forever to do, but I'm like, hey, now I can like breeze through like this environment here.
Right. Well,
even though I'm like redrawing things, like it's still making it a lot easier.
Yeah, totally. That's the trick. The trick is that once you get to that point, the things you use a lot, you'll need those.
Yeah, it just makes sense to just go ahead and get them done and drawn. Like, why waste time when I don't have to? I'm not gonna waste time just because I want to.
Right.
Especially when, like, professionals do this stuff too. Like, I'm not gonna feel bad about it. If frickin' Shinichi Sakamoto does it, I'm not gonna feel bad about it.
Yeah.
And, like, he's literally, like, praised for his beautiful line art, and that's the only way that he can get it all done on time.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going over just a little bit, because, okay, we don't need the radios like this, but I do need, like, flaps and detent.
You're going over because you're having a good time, and you're finally doing this.
Great time.
Yeah, I can tell.
Like, look at all these buttons.
Button. Who has the button? Buttons. Do you like buttons in this house, sir?
I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the reasons I do comics, is because of buttons and mecha and spacecraft and things. So I mean, like, it makes sense. I'm spending some extra quality time on it.
Yeah. I won't judge.
Yeah. Go to another panel. These are upper panels.
Actually, it would make more sense if the bigger ones were snow-based. I mean, it's easier to go from the bottom up. Look at the one that shows the bottom.
Of course, at some point, I'm going to have to write this all in Tamarbeshi. Because, of course, they don't speak English anymore here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was
You're
like
gonna
suddenly realizing all of my control panels are all in English. Won't help
I
you.
mean, it makes sense for your readers so that they know.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be hard to show like, oh, emergency when it's in a different language. I mean, unless you don't use colors, so you can't use colors to show such of things.
Right.
I mean, I guess you could use sound effects because there's the very classic wow.
Well, or I mean, you can always do the, show the panel and something's blinking and it says B B B, and then cut back to the character going, "We're running out of oil pressure in engine 1" or whatever.
Yeah. Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. It's the old show, don't tell.
Unlike me, who's drawing every single frond in this thatched roof. I really need to make an asset of this so that I don't make a couple versions of it so that I can stitch together so I don't have to draw it by hand every time.
There's always a conceit in my story. It's a little bit of a, sometimes we're not speaking English, but we're speaking English. You know, it's like a conceit. It's like, man, there's not much we can do about this. We kind of have to.
Well, I mean, that's how it is in my story. I mean, technically, like, Aros and Hokoi wouldn't speak English to each other. They speak their language.
Right.
So that's something I just kind of have to just, oh well. And I don't want to have like every single block of text that they have be like translated from blah blah blah.
Right.
You know, like with the effects and stuff, it would just get too unwieldy. So.
Oh yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's a conceit, but it's all right. I mean, it's not a horrible conceit.
No. This popcorn is salty.
Man, I went to McDonald's today and like the super saltiest fries ever. Like, I don't know what they were doing, but they were like super salty.
You're like, I like fries, but not like this.
There was like salt left in the actual like thing in the bag, like in the bottom. So I think that was just a, oh God, we got to do this now, quick. But whatever, we got to do the thing.
So you just got lucky.
Yep. The gear controls are over here now, so now we can control the landing gear. It's important. APU is up here too, so we've got APUs, landing gears.
Guy, did you see that our app for beta is out?
Nope, I did not.
Yeah, you can get our app in beta now.
Nice. I'll have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, if nothing else, I got to read my own comic.
Yeah, you gotta see how it looks.
Let's see how it looks in there.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy getting ready for New York, so. It's been a crazy, crazy month so far.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm losing coherency. I may have to bow out soon. I can tell
I gotta.
staring at this endlessly.
Yeah, I gotta go eat dinner
Yeah.
or figure out what I want to have for dinner.
I think location goes in that middle piece. Right here is location. I mean, really, honestly. Spaceships are big, but they can use flight surfaces like normal people.
Yeah, definitely.
I give them all the flight surfaces. All of the engine controls are on the upper panel, so I'm not going to mess with that right now. It's upper panel, and then fire control is going to be on the upper panel too. Okay, I don't need either one of those things right now. So I think I'm going to call this good for tonight, and then start up tomorrow morning.
Good idea. Get some rest and
Yep,
then look at it with fresh eyes.
Do the things, you know how it goes.
Yeah,
It's
get
good.
some.
Good to
fresh
have you
eyeballs.
with me here tonight, though.
Yeah, I'll show you all I've been working on. I've kind of been absent for a bit.
I love all those layers.
Yeah. So many layers. Yeah, I have this panel that I'm working on. I need to do some rice paddy studies just to understand more what they actually look like at this angle.
Oh yeah.
So I took a break from that panel to work on this one, the center one, and I'm almost done with it. I want to go in and add some white highlights. And so then I started working on this next one. And I'll probably end up getting rid of a lot of the texture, but I tend to over texture and then get rid of a bunch of it later. So it is what it is.
It works for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are going to be the new first 2 pages. So I really want these to make a really strong impression. Yeah.
That works.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cool. Cool, my friend. Appreciate you.
Yep.
I
Thank
will.
you for having me.
I'm just glad to have somebody else here because, like, just sitting here by myself going, well, don't have anything to say.
Yeah, Mr. Stream with Kanan. I saw that.
Yeah, we did stream with Can, though. He was here.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool, too.
It's like, of course, like the one time I decide, nah, I'm fine with my stream, and like Kanan decides to show up. I'm like, damn it.
I do like that you joined me for the last half. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I started my stream late, so that's why I was only here for 30 minutes.
That's all good, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to balance them. So, cause it just helps me to keep focusing for a bit to like wind down for like an hour, 30 minutes to help like start winding down.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what we're here for. That's what this is all about. But you're also helping me body double a little, so
yeah.
Heavy appreciation for that.
Yeah, it's nice to not have to be carrying conversations in my own stream.
Right.
I know the feel. I know exactly what you mean.
So if you stream to your YouTube and I stream to your YouTube at the same time.
You don't. If I'm live, I can't have you stream to my channel.
So it just rejects here?
Well, I have to turn it off. I have to basically now I have to manually turn it on here. I didn't turn it on this time though.
I'm just saying, because I was just thinking, because like, okay, so you're permanently off on my side.
Yeah, for now, yeah. I will manually turn it on myself.
That makes sense. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, and people didn't like the 2 streams a day thing, or 3 streams a day, because there was your morning stream, my evening stream, and then our late night stream. They didn't like 3 streams.
Oh.
It was actively hurting my channel. Like I was losing subs.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
So I'm gonna kick it down to I'm gonna kick it down to 1 for a little while, just see if I can like get it to bounce back or whatever. And then try to figure out, because if I'm joining your stream right after my stream, like, will it be helpful to have 2 streams right in a row after each other?
Yeah, maybe we should talk a little bit about this, because I might go down to 1 stream a day too.
Yeah, if it's easier for you to do your morning, is it easier for you to do morning or night? Because I can't do morning, I can only do night.
Yeah, no, it's not that. I've just been, like my ADD meds wear off by the afternoon. I don't want to be taking them at night.
Then just don't do the night streams anymore.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, if that's what works out best for you, then just do that. Like, it won't hurt my feelings none. So I'm going to be drawing.
I'm just like pondering that. I'll ponder it. I'm not going to do it yet.
Try it. I would say try it. Try it for maybe like a week or 2. See if like you sleep better. See how it affects you. That's what I would do. Just try it out. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying it out, and I'm noticing like in my impressions data, even there's a very clear difference. You can see when I stopped streaming on Quack for even just been a week. Like there's a very clear shift in my analytics. Which is interesting. It's fast. Like my views are down, obviously, but like my impressions are up, which is bizarre. I don't know what's up with that.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah, like I'm streaming more, but my impressions are up, or I'm streaming less, but my impressions are up.
Right.
I don't know what that's about.
Huh. Yeah. So I'm kind of pondering it. Maybe what I might do is, I don't know if I could just body double, not body double, but like join your stream and not join your stream. Does that make any sense? Like, as in, like, visit your stream and just chat with you, like
Yeah.
everybody chats with us.
Like I do with you in the mornings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what I would do. And then that way, if I don't
That way
want
there's no pressure for you to perform. You can take your time.
Yeah. Yeah. I like having 4 hours of contact on my story.
Yeah.
But, you know, because I mean, that's the only problem is that 4 hours a day is good, solid work. That's like half of a, and it's 4 hours of working. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, you know, because like everybody knows that when you work an 8 hour day, you really like work 6 hours and then 2 hours you talk to people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you know, try that. See if that works better for you, especially because like those medicines, they do things to you. So like, see if not taking them and having to take them in the afternoon helps. And if that works out better for you, that works out better for you. I mean, for me, I do way better when I take caffeine in the evening. Like if I take one at 4 or 5, I can keep going until midnight. But if I take it, I get really crappy sleep for obvious reasons. So now I don't take it, and I'm exhausted, but I'm in bed by 1 a.m. no matter what now. And I'm so tired when I lay down that I am out like that.
Yeah.
So, which is good. Like now I'm actually falling asleep when I need to.
Right.
But anyways, yeah, try that. See if that works out better for you. I mean, it's the end of the week, so maybe try it next week because
we'll try
yeah, you've got one more day. So I mean, you could stream tomorrow if you want to, or you can just start it tomorrow and just not do.
Yeah, I might start. Well, I want to give Brent warning.
Oh yeah, good idea. Yeah, so yeah, I would maybe just do it tomorrow and then just be like, hey, next week I'm going to try the thing.
Yeah.
And see if it helps.
That works. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, good night, my
You guys
friend.
can just visit me on my streams and hang out.
That's what I was thinking. Is I might just drop in on other streams at night. You know.
Do you want me to send you like a link when I'm live? I'm not as consistent as you are because it kind of depends on how soon I get dinner and if I have any errands to run.
Oh, okay.
But usually I start at it would be 8 p.m. your time.
Well, what I would do is but you'd go until like 10 or 11.
Yeah, I usually stream 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, because that might be something I might do, but not this week. We'll go like normal this week, and then next week we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I probably won't stream on. I usually only go Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday are optional for me. Just because I don't know what my YouTube schedule is going to be like, and I'm trying to get like regular content made, and I have to record a video on Saturday.
Right.
So Saturday is going to be busy as hell for me. Trying to do manga and YouTube production on a Saturday is going to suck.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Cool.
Anyway, yep. Yeah, we'll see how it works out next week.
Yeah. We'll see how it all goes. And I'll say good night to you now, and good night to everybody out there as well. And as usual, keep your eyes on the stars. Good night.
Good night.